All right. Well, I had to switch. Sorry about the delay. Unfortunately, for some reason, YouTube wasn't letting me do it. So, yeah, excuse me. I clicked on something that's very weird. And I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know. But go to my Q&A. All right. Well, my Q&A. I didn't really get a chance to broadcast this, so I may not have questions, but this is more about me today, just talking, I guess. And oh, there goes my accent right there. It's starting to go like clockwork. Never quite understood why it has to be this way, but I'd rather it just take over, honestly. It's a lot more better. Excuse me, I have to grab some other things. I haven't got to set up properly. I've been in such a huff and a fuss for a while. I got up only a few hours ago and just have to get my guitar stuff together, get my other things together. I can't even tell. I need to get my headphones wherever they fell to. Oh, there they are. And I'll check out, well, I can't even hear myself through these, so I don't really understand what the point is to have them on. I guess for aesthetics, that's why I shut off the thing, maybe I'll have to adjust the volume a little bit. Let's go to the control room and adjust my volume just a tiny bit. Just a smidgen. Oh, that might be a little bit. Hello. Okay. That works. That works for me, I think. Maybe I'll just a little bit more up. Just a little. There we go. Right about there. That sounds good. That looks like it'll be good. All right. Now I'm back. Let me see if I can find a link. And let's see if I can get some people on here. I don't know. Let's just see something here. Let's see what we got, y'all. What do we have to draw from? I'm going to go on Skype. So anyone on Skype who can hear this, I'm going to write. I went to Google Plus. LOL, why not? Let's just do that for fun. All right. Yeah, it's still weird, but yes. So, just a couple updates. Certain things in my life have turned out pretty good. And it looks like Everfree is where I'm going to have a very big chance to shine. Let me move the mic. Sorry about that. I did want to give a shout out to the Grand Diplomat, Magpie Pony, the Lost Narrator, and of course Rachel, Gabriella Anderson. Might as well throw in Emo Gak for fun, just because why not? If I'm name dropping, I might as well name drop a few. Zan, VA, Midnight's Realm. Who else? Everyone in my fans list, anyone in my subscribers list, check them out, obviously. I'm not going to just bogart all the fame. It says I have 0 views, and it's like, it's just funny. It's just funny to me to act like I'm important at this point when, I have 0 views, so who cares? I can just talk and say what I want. I'm trying to post link. All right. You know what? I'm going to post the link to the YouTube page, I guess. I guess this is on YouTube. So I'm going to copy and paste this then. There we go. Edit, paste, and enter, and there we go. There's that. Okay, so let's see if we can get some viewers in on that. I do apologize. I don't know much about doing individual podcasts. So when it comes down to certain things, like, invitations and promotion of my podcast, I'm just still a little wet behind the rear, so to speak. But I have to apologize for shutting off my camera. I look atrocious today because I just woke up like not more than like an hour and a half ago. So I am pretty just out of it at the moment, and my medication's kicking in. So I'm going to ramble on and talk like a crazy person, and you're going to sit back and enjoy my voice. I guess that's how this is going to work then. All right. Well, Jessica Pedley just popped in and said hi. So hello, Jessica. How are you? I hope you're doing fine. I can at least count on you for the first comment, and I always look forward to my comments. No one realizes how much an artist looks forward to someone enjoying their work, and that's what I feel like I am. I'm not a voice actor. I am a voice artiste. And I know that sounds pretentious, and I'm not doing it because I want to sound cool. I'm just doing it because I'm saying the truth. I can do things like, and that's something you're not supposed to be able to do. So I assume my vocal cords are contortionists. I don't know. Oh, you're fine. Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad you're doing fine. I don't know how long I'm going to go on today, but as long as my accent remains, who cares? I have this Euro-Amero accent, I call it now, because of certain roles I've been playing. It's been bleeding. I didn't know it'd bleed into my actual accent. So, I think I might go till 6. I don't know. Make it like an hour and a half or so. Something like that sounds nice. Or 2 hours. I don't know. Depends on how I feel, how I'm feeling. I have the lights on just so I can find everything. What's this? Oh, what was it called? Something in gloom. I felt it dealt with an actual issue. That's not like an actual human issue, but what if one of the Cutie Mark Crusaders get their cutie marks first? Would that mean they would have to leave the group? That does raise a question that I never thought of before. And it was interesting how everyone was individually afraid of failing, which is, one of those episodes where it really dives into phobia, and really our fears are just manifestations in a way of what we're afraid to accomplish. I guess maybe some people have a fear of success, some have a fear of failure, some have a fear of even mildly succeeding. Some choose menial jobs in my life that I've met simply because they felt that if they got more than $100 a week, they would become snooty or, look down upon the lonely people of the world. But that's neither here nor there. That's just and by the way, Mr. Vasquez or Vasquez, I'm sorry if I cannot pronounce your name, and your first name eludes me for some reason, but you did comment on my YouTube podcast last time on the YouTube page that I don't check out because I'm usually too busy rambling like an idiot. But you left just a message saying hi, and I wanted to say hi to you and to everyone who sees that comment. Check out his page. I've looked at his page. I haven't got a chance to watch any videos, I don't think, but I will watch some soon, so don't worry, and I will comment, maybe share, who knows. The sky's the limit. But this is why it's the IMAGI-CAST. Nothing's off limits here. I could talk about clopping if I wanted to. Ooh, that's such a touchy subject for everyone. I love it. It's so touchy and chaotic. Brings chaos. But seriously, why should I even care if someone's into that? Honestly, that's my question to those who are against the whole quote-unquote dark side of the fandom. To me, it's so, I mean, there's so much worse things in the world than that, honestly. There's real inappropriate stuff out there that does do a lot more damage than this does, I believe, for us to worry about. And we don't have to stop it. We can just kind of tell them. The only problem I have with Klopp fic writers and Klopp writers in general is age limits, as they seem to have a disregard for age limit. And I do have a problem with that. I don't want little kids reading that stuff. Mind you, if the kid gets a hold of it, that's the parents' fault then. That's the kid's fault. That's both of their faults because they got into it, However, if you're making it, if you're knowingly making pornographic or sexually suggestive material that could involve even one of the younger characters, which disturbs me to no end, you should at least know better to put an age limit to say that you have to be 18 to read this. That's it. That's my only quarrel. Other than that, write what you're into. That's fine. Read what you're into. That's fine. Just don't hurt anyone. Don't be an idiot, I guess is what I'm saying. Don't be an idiot. And there's a lots of idiots out there. Trust me. I can't tell you how many times I've fallen asleep on YouTube to those, those funny romance stories by Lost Narrator and Scribbler and stuff. I like the slice of life romance stories because they're so cute and lovable and fun. And they're real good to go to sleep to. But then I wake up and I find that I slept through like 8 clock fics after the 5 videos I enjoy came on. And it's like, oh, good Lord. And it's just thinking that, wow, people are going to see this and think, man, I am a pervert. But I assure you, I've been asleep through those. I usually fall asleep to A Naked Singularity, which, by the way, is a very funny and well-written story. And another story that was well-written and well done by 2 of my friends, which I consider them my friends, Lost Narrator and Magpie Pony. Magpie wrote an unexpected love story, and it was done in a very Looney Tune-ish style. Looney Tunes. I don't know what that is. But it was done in a Looney Tune style, which I admire very much. It was really well written, and then Lost Narrator did a really good adaptation reading it. So kudos to both of you girls. Applause for you here. Applause. Yes. I applaud both of you. Not patronizingly, of course, but seriously, you guys are awesome. I enjoy your work very much. But no, even Pegasus pitched like all of his comic dubs. Like if you know on my YouTube account, if you go there to my playlist, I have a lot of the stories and the comic dubs, and some of them have like 50 Pegasus VA ones just because the guy has a whole bunch of them out. Even though I can do a better Discord than he can. Anyways, that's besides the point. One of my favorite stories and one of my favorite new rivals, so to speak, in the Discord VA community, I think his name was Jaunty something. Jaunty Jumpy. I don't know. Jumpity Jump. But Jaunty Jig, I really don't know. Other than that, he did a very good John Delancey. Actually, it wasn't quite Discord. It was more John Delancey because Discord speaks more like this. He's like a roller coaster. He's up and down. Like, hello, my little ponies. His was more like, oh, hello, Rainbow Dash. How are you today? Oh, well, that's fine. Would you like a race? That's kind of John Delancey. He's more subdued. He's just, hello, Rainbow Dash. How's it going? I'm John Delancey. How are you? Oh, look, we have the cakes over here. Look, it's the cakes. Not sure how good my John Delancey is, but I used to do Q, so Discord's kind of a mixture of Q and John Delancey together. with a little over-exaggeration, so to speak. It's not an exact breakdown of the character, but the character is just fun. I mean, come on, who wouldn't want to do this? Who wouldn't want to be Discord? I noticed there's a lot of guys out there that want to be Discord, but sadly don't have the vocal ability, I guess. Wait, another question? Sorry, 4, not 3. Well, it's the same answer regardless. I know what you were talking about. Oh, wait, do I have to go down? Do I have to scroll now? Oh, I do. Huh, wonderful, marvelous, brilliant. All right, what are these other questions? People thought the verse that the shadow and the gloom and bloom was starlight glimmer. For those people, no, that was not starlight glimmer. I can tell you that from a writer's standpoint, that was not starlight glimmer, in my opinion. That was more of a representation of fear done in a creepy matter. And you know what? I applaud them. They got very creepy in those scenes, and I applaud that they got that heavy for kids, actually. That's something that, you know, will help kids' imaginations. I mean, yes, it might be a little nightmarish for the younger kids, and yeah, it might not be a little fair for the kids. It may be a little bit more pandering to the adult bronies now, but I think in a couple episodes they'll have a balance out where they can do both, and it won't be that bad, trust me on that one. But what the other question is, yes, am I going to react? Yes, Discord Reacts is now going to be a real thing. I am going to do the entire Princess Trixie Sparkle series because Magpie suggested so. This was a personal request, so it is a thing. If you have any videos that you would like Discord to react to, please post them in the comments below, or just send them to me via, you know, message or something, or, you know, whatever fancies whatever tickles your pickle, really. As soon as you find out, you know, just let me know. Also, comic dubs. I wanted to ask the fans, who would you want me to voice? And I know it's going to be Discord, of course. But if it is, I'd like to know, what would you fans like to hear me voice? I'm having a hard time finding a lot of comic books. So I can do Brayburn, of course. Welcome to Appaloosa. Well, shame on you, Applejack. You haven't introduced me to your compadres yet. So I can do, you know, Brayburn, of course, with that southern twang in there. You know, Appaloosa. Hell, welcome to Appaloosa, my friends. Yep, Appaloosa. But, you know, of course, Discord is the best one. Like, I want to do horns, because that stupid joke. Well, then, it seems you're more hornier than I thought, Celestia. Yes. I'm so devilishly charming. Oh, but yes, when it comes to Discord, I'll do anything. So find a comic, send it to me, put it in my comments, do what you must. I am here to stay, and I've noticed that a lot of people like listening to me talk, and I will talk and oblige. But you'll have to give me a second. I need something to drink. Those on YouTube, leave comments, like it, share it. Tell me names. I'll make jokes about your enemies. Tell me I am a good boy, and I will roll over and play dead. Let me check my YouTube page, actually, while I'm at it. Why not? Can I check my YouTube page? Oh, I suppose I can. Let's see. Oh, yeah, cool. Yay, it says my event is starting now, so I'm going to go to YouTube. I have something in my teeth that I had to get out. Let's go to my creator studio. By the way, I don't make money from this, so. All right, well, it doesn't show it on my YouTube page. I thought I connected it. I don't know how to do this. I do apologize. So whatever. After this is done, just do it. Anyways, back to talking. Yes, talking. So any other questions? All right. Well, before what? Yeah, am I good at Batman villains? I'm glad you asked. Because I can do the Joker, of course. Mark Hamill style, which is, oh, come along, Harley. Oh, hello, bats. Ah, Batman, my corps de corps, my pomme de frites. Let's see. Deathstroke, I think I can do is, your time is up, kid. Give it up. Oh, come on, go back to the, oh, come on, go back to the Dark Knight. That's kind of my interpretation of him. He's kind of a generic bounty hunter, so, Bane is, you know nothing of strength. Pandora taught me one thing. It is better to be feared than respected. And now I shall break your back. I try to stay away from ethnic accents, and oh, my cell phone is going off. Let's put it on. Yeah. 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 Get it on. Get it on. Get it on. Shake your flank. Shake your flank. Shake your flank, baby. Come on. Turn around. Shake that flank. You know you want to shake it. Yeah, turn out, baby. Turn out, baby. Yeah. You got to turn it up, baby. Damn. Turn it up, my friend. Yeah. All right, enough of that. That was just stupid. But that's what I love about these podcasts. I can do whatever I want. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I had a million views or one viewer. I can do what I want. Batman villains, yes. Grundy kind of talked like this, but he's more big and dumb, so Grundy kill you dead. You see, I tried to do Batman, which is Joker. I thought I took care of you the last time. On your knees, Joker. Come on. All right. You're under arrest, Joker. Wait for the police. Hey, Commissioner. Where there's love, there's hope. But I also do Two-Face from the 90s series. Grace. My Grace. Don't touch me. My coin. I can't decide without my coin. You know, those are about the villains I can do so far. I got to work on some other ones. But I'm actually, I was shocked when I got an invite to be, get an audition. I do apologize for the fan. It is hot in here, and to get good audio, you have to turn off all the AC and the fans and stuff. Well, I'm sorry. I have to keep one fan on. So you're just going to have to bear with me on this one. Anyways, I think I'm supposed to be auditioning for mocap and voice acting and possibly fighting like mocap for Injustice Gods Among Us, the sequel. Shh. I believe I got an email the other day from NetherRealm Studios themselves. You have to excuse me. I have to smoke my medicine sometimes. Oh, I'm so funny. But when it comes to Batman, let's talk about Batman, The Dark Knight. Not a big fan of the Dark Knight series, I have to say. And it's not because I'm old enough to where I was a kid when Michelle Pfeiffer was Catwoman. That was my Catwoman, not Halle Berry. I grew up with Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman, and you know, I grew up with the Tim Burton ones, and they were one of his best movies. The Batman series were them and Benny and June. No, I think that was one of Johnny Depp's first movies though, Benny and June, and that's Joon, I believe, June. but it's a good movie. I recommend anyone who's a Johnny Depp fan to watch it or check it out in some way. Google it. I don't know. I could give you a whole bunch of movies you could probably check out that you would like. Tim Burton did. He used to be an animator at Disney in the 80s. That's how he kind of got his start, was they noticed what he would draw in his spare time and his breaks, and he would draw these like skeleton corpse-like creatures, but they had this Dr. Seuss-ish charm, as they said. So that's kind of how he got Nightmare Before Christmas done. And contrary to a popular belief, I get so upset at this, and I'm going to correct it. He did not direct The Nightmare Before Christmas. The Nightmare Before Christmas was directed by Henry Selick, who also did Coraline and a lot of other movies, I believe. But he was the producer and like a partial writer, I believe. And by the way, Danny Elfman, I'll tell you straight up, you want to be like Danny Elfman, emulate who he emulates. Cab Calloway and the Cotton Club Orchestra. Go Google Cab Calloway and the song Minnie the Moocher, Reefer Man, or St. James Infirmary Blues. Those 3 songs are pretty awesome. And he was a great performer. And he also was a part of the Fletcher Cartoon Studios, who did Betty Boop. And he was mostly paired with Betty Boop, their most popular star. Keep in mind, this was the 30s, and the idea of interracial, even entertainment at the time, was looked down upon. Yet everyone loved Cab Calloway, because he wasn't black nor white. He was a cartoon character. He was a living embodiment of jazz and what it stood for. You know, jazz around, have fun, play some music, make a tune, scat, have fun, make a performance out of it. Just go nuts. And he was a nutty dude. He transcended all genres of music and racial barriers at a time when it was near impossible. Think about that. That's what makes him so special. Not the fact that he was so popular and he made such, and don't get me wrong, he made such beautiful music. I love Cab Calloway with all my heart. It's just he kind of was famous during a time when he probably shouldn't have been famous. I'll put it that way. That should have been a time when he was not able to gain that much fame, but it didn't matter. He could not be contained. That showed that he was a one-of-a-kind person, in my opinion. If you cannot be bound by race, age, ethnicity, or whatever, then you are one of a kind, my friend, and you should take pride in it. I myself find myself talking while people are listening, and I'm shocked that I've gotten popular. I'm shocked I have 61 subscribers. I thought I should only have like, maybe 3 by now. But sometimes we just have a gift and we have to share it. We can't, if you have a gift for anything, writing, painting, working on cars, building houses, electrical wiring, use them. Don't lock them away and think of them as a hobby. Think of them as a possible investment in your life. Do what I did. My voice was my most valuable asset. Yet, for so many years, I denied my voice. I said my voice wasn't good enough and I wouldn't go far with it. But look at me now. I am literally getting lots of roles thrown at me because of my voice and my natural talents. Basically being crazy. And it's touching. And it's nice to know that I've touched many lives. And there's the beautiful picture you see of me right now is of from a young lady on DeviantArt. I am so sorry I don't have your DeviantArt account right now to post it or talk about it, but I will find a way to link it in the description. So if you're still listening to me, then check her out. She's very talented indeed. I would also say check out the ever so lovely Ebony Tales on YouTube. Check out her page. She's a very fine voice actress. all-around kind person, and she deserves every subscription and every praise she gets. And I don't care how many subscribers. She could have more subscribers and fame than me, and I'd still be happy for her because that's how nice of a person she is. So, Ebony Tails, you're awesome. Rachel is the same way. I have no qualms against them. I love them to death. I think of them as good, very good friends of mine, and I can hope it blossoms. Jessica, I consider you a friend as well. So I extend my my hand, whatever you want to call it, in friendship to you, as as I am. I don't see myself as a celebrity. If you do, then I don't know. I'm not really a celebrity. Celebrities are known. I'm only known by like 4 people. You're known, like most of these people are known by thousands upon thousands of people. I get views, yes. I get like 1,000 views half the time, but I don't believe that any of them actually know me or care to. That's just me, though. I just am used to it. I'm used to going into a place and people telling me to get out. You know, we don't serve your kind in here, they would say. The green ambrosia of which I smoke upon. It fills me and completes me with a beautiful feeling of blissfulness in my head that soothes the pain that is the living tombstone constantly blaring in my head at a 60. It's strange. I can listen to a few songs by him, but other than that, anything else reminds me of what's constantly blaring in my head. But normally I have to be on drugs to listen to that guy, so that's just me. But do we have any more questions? Oh, well, you're welcome. Oh, yeah, I know Joker's dead, of course. Am I going to act any MLP vids or not? I'm not sure if that was the old question or if that was you demanding me to do it. If you're demanding me, then I will not answer. But if it's not a demand, then I would say yes, because it's fun to react to Discord. I don't know when the next time. It should be sometime this week. The second episode of Princess Trixie Sparkle will be reviewed by Discord, of course. He's going to have lots of fun. Jessica, you have such a beautiful mane. You know that, right? And I love it how no matter where, no matter how, I know that girls and guys blush when I do the laugh. It's so enjoyable to know that. It is so entertaining. I think I got another question. No problem, dudettes. No problem, dude. What's up, dude? Totally, man. Like, totally killer, brah. It's like your mane's totally hot, brah. It's all right, hang 10, brah. Let's go catch some waves and such. That's my British stoner surfer voice. And here's my white guy voice. I'll use my credit card. Do you have any non-dairy creamer? And this is my Owen Wilson, it's just, wow, it's, now I'm playing Batman, so, hi, Mr. Freeze, let me shake your hand. Oh my gosh, you're cold. Wow, I guess that's why they call you Mr. Freeze, huh? Voices is just, they're in abundance. I have plenty to draw upon, especially Sean Connery. A lot of women request me to do a Sean Connery thing. Like, they'll have me lean forward into their ear. This one girl in particular, she wanted me to say, this phrase in her ear, like, I had to lean forward real close like this, where you can feel my breath upon your nape of your neck right there, you know. And I had to say, like in Sean Connery's voice, I had to say, come, my darling, the pillow awaits our weary heads. Like, I don't know why she wanted that, but it did the trick. Oh, I'm so bad, but it feels so good, I think. I don't get much of a chance to get out, yada, yada, yada. And we're going to conclude this episode today with music, of course. I'm going to do a small performance, a little concert for anyone listening or who's going to listen. I look at these things as more of like, you know, until I figure out how to link it directly to everything and actually send out invites. I think for now I'm just focusing on doing a good show, and then hopefully on YouTube it gains a good amount of hits or something. I don't know. Maybe people listen to it later. How'd the Joker die anyways? Did he just die at the hands of Batman? Was this a tragic death? Was this a suicide? I assume suicide because the guy was crazy. Scary crazy. Do I think Harley and Ivy haven't they been a couple before? I thought they were. I assumed they were a couple at one point because that's how Harley became immune to poison, was the training done by Poison Ivy. So I thought they were a couple, but I don't really think they should be, in the sense of I don't think it would work out because Harley's a little too, you know, jokerish, and, you know, she's basically Ivy's like an eco-terrorist, so she's more serious. Harley's serious, but she's too goofy, and I think she would really get on Ivy's nerves at every moment. So I don't think it would work out. That's just my opinion on the subject, but I never really. All right, well, if they're lovers, that's fine. That's their business. That's not my business. Nobody's business but theirs on that one. I feel like you sent me a question, but I'm not seeing anyone new one. I feel like something's going. I feel like a serum. So that's how he dies? The Joker dies by a serum? Huh. Well, I suppose it serves him right. The guy was a damn psychopath. Some people, I like how they give some of these villains a poetic death. I'm into that sort of thing. If you're going to kill someone in a story, might as well do it poetically. You might as well give it some meaning, or else it's just a pointless death. It shouldn't matter. Usually, but a pointless death can add to a story's tensity. Like a pointless death can add to cruelty in a story's world. Hence, meaning you can make your characters a little bit more cruel, i.e. the villains, and then you can make the good guys actually destroy them in worse ways because, you know the guy you're going to want to see, you know, get hurt 3 times over. And you wouldn't be offended because the guy was hurting puppies, obviously. Well, if you think Harley should have a lover, I mean, why don't you draw? If you draw, you should totally draw a ship then, I would say. They do that in every community. I keep seeing the same 5 questions over and over again. I don't know if Google's messing with me or not. I feel they're trying to, but don't know if it's working. It's insanity. I love this. This is awesome. I don't care about any. What? There's a star. What the? Why is it things have disappeared and reappeared now? What is this going on? What deviltry is this? Back, vile demon. Back to the depths of hell which you came. Oh, that reminds me. Adventures in Hell is going to be an audio drama. I just have to have some time to work on a couple things, and then we'll be able to get things on the roll. I am looking for voice actors of all types, men and women. If you wanted to be, I'm looking for a seductive woman to be a succubus. So any of my VA friends who feels they can pull off like a Lust from Full Metal Alchemist, I would love to have you on board, because you would be a major story arc within a 3-part trilogy. They're going to be done kind of episodic. I do want a comic, one artist at least, doesn't matter male or female, as long as they have a cool style and they can draw humanoid creatures. And I am also going to ask my fans to ask what creepypasta or what monster from any world do they hate and want to see die, because that's one of the big themes on this. Is I'm thinking of an episode where he gets teleported from hell in this black hole, a portal, so to speak, and he wakes up in a security outfit in the middle of the night at a pizzeria. And not a pizzeria, but a horror attraction, and he's the one who sets fire to the building. So it's basically him freeing the souls and destroying Snaptrap or Claptrap or whatever his name is. The newest animatronic craze that everyone's talking about. All that malarkey. But no, I think that would be awesome. Like, he always has a lighter with him, so he would, like, he's kind of immortal in a way for a human, at least. He can live at least like 500 to 600 years, so can his brother. That's because they have what's called a golden soul, is what they have, a golden soul. And to Speedy Tempo, and to any of my fans who play instruments, yes, I am going to be forming a brony online band, so to speak. One that will be ran by us and owned by us, so we can technically make the money ourselves and split it. I'd like to get popular enough to make tours, but I'd like to work on a demo album and release it. I'll mix it and master it and all that, and we'll release it under our own label. Or maybe we'll make it a YouTube exclusive album, and then we'll do like a full album. But really, I need at least 2 guitarists, so I'm thinking of Dr. Sumpony and you, Speedy Tempo, because you can do lead and he can do lead, but you both can also do rhythm. So one of you guys can do rhythm, one of you guys can do lead, so to speak. I can play accordion, harmonica, guitar, bass, drums. So if we don't have a bassist or a drummer, we can use that. But if you can find a bassist or a drummer, I'll take over on something else. And you can, you guys can just take over on the musical part of it. All you have to do is send me the files, and I'll mix them together, and I'll polish them up and send them out. And then we'll compile them into a small little album we can post for free to get our name out there. Maybe even try to do a live Skype performance. I don't know. I think we might need some members on our music team on the project I'm involved with, so I could probably get Speedy Tempo on there. But it looks like I'm going to go a little bit longer than I thought. It's 5:22, so I'll probably go to maybe 6:30ish. I don't know. Really depends on when I get to the music, but I swear I keep getting questions. But it well, I mean, I understand that Harley's lonely, but I really don't know who'd be her lover other than the Joker. They're the only couple I can think of, honestly. And no, Equestria Girls, I'm not into that. I don't like Equestria Girls at all. I've tried watching both of them, and I hated both of them. I really did. I know people get mad at me. Oh no, that's not right. You shouldn't be doing that. That's not fair. And it's like, life isn't fair. Sometimes you have winners, sometimes you don't succeed. And those were not very good movies. ponies. Plus, I don't want to see humans. I want candy-colored ponies. I'm not watching a show to watch my own world. I live in this world. I want to go to another world. Posh, I say, on seeing our world in their color form. Canterlot High. With the Canterlot coats. Oh, we got to win Twilight for the crown. The music was mostly hollow, rushed almost, I would say. It just, my opinion is just, I hate it. I personally hate the movies. I don't want to see them. I want them to smash the mirror, leave Starshite, whatever her name is, there. Leave her behind. She can live in the human world for all I care. I don't want to live in this world. I'd prefer to go to Equestria and then break the mirror. At least there I'd be happy. I imagine the air in Equestria would be like marijuana. You get very high just by breathing. That's awesome. I bet I wouldn't feel pain in Equestria. Like, you feel it, but it would be like being drunk and hungover. It wouldn't be like excruciating. Even like the most powerful pains can be, unless it's magic, I guess. Magic seems to be their weakness, which is cool. Magical ponies, why not? Make them magical and they can shoot beams of rainbow-colored death upon thee. I mean, they're basically Power Rangers. The Power Rangers made up of an all-girl cast. They kick ass. And what's wrong with a man looking up to, or a boy, like a young boy looking up to these fine 6 role models who just happen to shoot rainbow death beams? That's what they shoot, rainbow death beams. They don't really kill you, but they're close enough. You're close. You're close enough to where that could happen. But there's a lot of things about the show I could go on for days about. The show's just brilliantly written. The show, at parts, they're not all of them. I mean, like I said, you can't all have winners. There's not always going to be a winner in every bunch. But they have more winners than they have losers, I'll tell you that. Excuse me for a moment. I have to grab something, so I have to tear off my headphones. And I should really keep them off, because there's no point in having them on, since they don't want to work. Where did I put my thing? It's my thing that belongs to the thing that goes into the thing and has the thing within the thing and the thing. And I better comb my hair if I'm going to do this right, because soon I'm about ready to do my live performance. I'm about ready to make things there, so I gotta comb my hair a little bit because it looks, my mane is so tangled. By the way, if anyone out there can hear this and you're doing a male version of the main 6, I would very much like to try out for not only Elusive, but I would love to try out for maybe Applejack and I suppose those two would work. Mostly I just want Elusive, because Elusive is fun. He's a male rarity, so he gets to say the rarity-ish lines like, oh, hold on one second. I'm in the zone, as it were. My hair? Oh my, what happened to your coiffure, my good sir? I keep seeing the voices, Jokers are dead. Joker is dead, and am I going to make any more reaction videos? If these are the same questions, yes on both, I acknowledge. It's cool, I understand. What's this? I want Trixie to come back in season 5 or 6. I think she was hinted at coming back in season 5. I think they're going to try to make her a bigger part of the cast. Perhaps maybe make her reform completely, I think is what they're planning on doing. That's my guess. Write that down on a paper. That's Maz's guess. Maybe I get points. I don't know. If you grade me, give me, if you're grading me on my looks, you might want to give me maybe like a 7, possibly an 8. I'm not sure. I do have a wonderful voice, so maybe that should earn me maybe an 8-ish. I don't know. I don't know how these systems work, but I need to fix my medication up before I get to the. Once I get my medication all figured out, we'll be able to start with the musical show. The musical show. The musical show. A mixture of performance and art and performance art. And this show is brought to you Celestia brand cigarettes. Sweet Celestia, that's a good cigarette. This is 1925 Equestria. Sorry, I love doing those voices. Those are my favorites. I like doing those. Like, I like doing the Flim Flam Brothers. I can't do them very well yet, but, hey, look, my brother, it's the same in every town. They always just have that, that 1920s vibe. They were Flim Flammers. That was like a depression term, depression era. So it's safe to say that the world of MLP probably takes place in the 1930s, 1940s, around the time of economic boom and the time of the Great Depression was kind of wearing off. Everything was kind of returning back to normal, but there's still some struggles. I wonder if there was a war before the episode 1. I wonder if before Twilight Sparkle became Celestia's student, there was a civil war or something. I'd like to think there was. Police are blaring their sirens so they can get up the hill to get their McDonald's faster, those bastards. Sorry, I'm not dogging on all police officers. I have nothing but the most respect for the good cops. It's just some of these cops, they're not very good, and they don't deserve no respect. They deserve to be fired. Maybe tarred and feathered, I don't know. But does anyone have a request of a song? And if I can't play it, I can definitely try to sing it. But I will give you guys a couple minutes. I have to do my medication. This is one reason why it takes me a while to get my show on the air, because I have to wait for my medication to kick in completely, or else I can't give you a good show without feeling really bad, feeling sick. So bear with me. But while I'm doing this, think about some ideas for a song. I don't know. Give me an idea for a song, and I'll try to improvise one. We'll do that. Let's try a game out called Mars Makes Up a Song. And you just give me a title, or give me a title, make up a weird, crazy title, or give me a subject, and I'll try to make a song for it. And I'll give you guys ample time to come up with ideas. And you can listen to me get higher and higher and feel like I'm an idiot. But I think I got some idea. Do I think the Dazzlings are going to be in? Oh, no, that was another one. Make her redeem herself. I don't know what that's in pertain to. I'm looking to see if Jessica, you wrote Survive by Blue Star. I don't really know that. I'm not really good at covers either. Unfortunately, that's why I said let's just give me a topic, or give me a funny or a weird title, and I'll come up with a song. So I'm more better at improvising a song than I am at covering one. I might play Heart of Gold by Neil Young, but unfortunately it's one of the only real covers I can do. I can do some Johnny Cash, but my covers always turn out sounding worse than they should. And some people are just cut out for covers, some are not. Well, these are facts, and we just need to learn to get over them and swallow our pride and say, all right, I guess I can't cover, but I can do this. At least I can do something that most people are not able to. And why did you just write Trixie? Like, is that what you want me to do, write a song about Trixie? I suppose I could write a song about Trixie. It shouldn't be hard, I know the character well, so perhaps I'll make a song about Trixie then. All right, well, give me a minute, and just bear with me. I'll try to talk with you while I'm letting my medication, so to speak, seep in. And This reminds me of an old quote from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I believe. And it's where Kimberly says, when you take a life, you better make sure to look them in the eyes and remember every single face, because they damn sure will remember your face. And to me, that really struck a real deep chord. That really struck what war is like. War is that personal, yet it's not. It's more over national quandaries than it is about personal vendetta. So the only personal vendetta might be the people in charge of the countries. The rest of the people are volunteering to help their countries, in quotes, obviously, because as far as I see it, we don't need any more bullets. Maybe some people need to be taken off the earth, and just in order to save the millions of lives they'll undoubtedly kill. But there's no way to really determine if that's it. But even if we did that, there'll just be someone else that pops up in this place even worse. So it's best to wait for these people to reveal who they are and then take them down, in my opinion. The truly evil ones. The ones who are soulless. I may not be human anymore, but I still retain my humanity. I cannot say I'm human anymore. I really can't. Humans are not affected by light like I am. But that's me, mostly because of the fact that I can also cut myself, and I've tried this. I cut my wrists about 3 nights ago. And I'll show you. I'll show you when I put on my camera. But 3 nights ago, I slit my wrist. And I am not kidding, within about 2 minutes, I saw as my blood clotted up and it started healing itself. Like not like, X-Men style, but it I had to obviously put pressure on it, but usually in these cuts, you're supposed to go to the hospital, you will bleed to death. In about 4 hours, I stopped bleeding completely, and I noticed that I already started scabbing up. And now it is almost like you can barely see the scar. But I'll show you where I cut myself, no problem. I'm not ashamed to admit when I've tried to do something stupid like I just did now with my medicine. Excuse me, I'll have to refix this up. And I do apologize to those out there that don't want to hear me talk of such things, but unfortunately the truth is I have surprisingly odd amount of suicidal problems in my life. So, but this was more of a experiment, because I noticed certain things about my body in the past few months, like how I've gained more muscle mass, how my flank is tight than it used to be, and I've done really no effort. I haven't really exercised or done my exercises other than my chi meditation. That's about the only exercise I've done, but I'll get up and it's like my back and butt and legs feel like they ran 7 miles. And it's like I can break a door with ease now. Like almost no effort. Kind of like my body's breaking itself apart and reconstructing it. Maybe that's what it's doing. Maybe that's part of my possible mutation. And if that's the case, then no wonder the stab marks on my legs and arm have almost completely vanished. Or at best just healed very oddly. It's just odd to think about. Oh my goodness. The green smoke of the gods. The beautiful plant that should be allowed for everyone and anyone who needs a good pick-me-up. Especially those like me who are in chronic pain. It's very good to help you see things in a better perspective. You actually start feeling more open to things than you normally would be, in a good way, like a curious way, almost like you're a child again. And I think that's one reason why us adults turn to drugs and alcohol, is because we lose that chemical in our brain that makes us feel like kids, that everything's full of wonderment and excitement and magic. And then you grow up and you find out that there is no such thing as these things they told you as a kid, and mix that with the soul-crushing reality that they have to lay on you at the age of 18, then boom, it's pretty bleak and depressing to say, I want to grow up. Let's put it that way. That's not a term you should use ever, but the old saying goes, youth is wasted on the young. So to those younger viewers out there and fans of mine, I advise you and urge you, please don't grow up yet. Be a kid as long as you can, but work at it. Work at what you want. Your music, your voice, even if you just want to be a public speaker or the speechwriter for the president, just do it. And I swear you'll get better. Doesn't matter how many people make fun of you either. They make fun of you, you don't quit. You use that as fuel on your fire, as I call it. Every pony has their individual exact gifts. We all must learn to respect that. We all must learn to respect each other. We all must learn to respect ourselves as a whole. That's it. No more, no less. We deserve a world like this. We deserve a world free of pain, free of torment, free of agony in any way, shape, or form. A world where people can... I do realize those three words are pretty much similar. Yes, I don't need any grammar Nazis on my arse about that one. Anyways, we need a world that's faster and more able to break boundaries with the internet, but with the less stupid, opinionated ways that we've been going. I believe 4chan should be given a complete makeover. That way we can keep such pointless arguments out of the public eye and stop these idiots from embarrassing themselves more than they already have. It shocks me to no end to see how even adults, people who want to be president, are such blatant morons that they can't even see the nose in front of their faces. They're the kind of people that can fart, feel it, and then ask with the same nerve, who farted in here? As if they could not tell the smell is radiating from their own ass. Maybe they're just confused because that's what their breath smells like. I don't know. The point is, there's too many idiots in this world and not enough smart people to tell them that they're idiots. Now, I'm not the smartest cookie in the bunch, but I have more intelligence in me than most of these politicians in the States. And yes, I am from the States, but I'm using this for the European friends of mine who would agree that I am probably someone who should probably run for president and probably would make this country a far more cooperative and better country. I don't care that the government's listening into on this very exact conversation. F-U-C-K to the government is what I say. So there you go. Come and arrest me, you guys. I don't really care anymore. Just go and let that sink in for a minute. Let those words sink into their brains. Anywho, we've got a nice finale planned for you today, or I should say I do. But let me scroll and see if there's any questions that I missed while I was on my rambling. So, a song about Trixie was the request I got. Let me think about this for a minute and see if I can find a good melody. Oh, Trixie, why are you so mean to me? Something like that. I don't know. Exercising my mouth and voice so I can sound good. Yeah, I know, the police sirens. Son of a... No! Oh, I found one over here. Wonderful. Where'd you go? Lighter, lighter. There you go. Let's see, Trixie. Oh, thank you for. Oh wait, never mind. I thought you said I was good at my Batman villains. But it was you saying I wasn't good. Or was I good? That was the question. Oh, seems my night terrors had caused me to break my hand a little bit when I was sleeping. Or at least cut it. Yeah, I have night terrors. Celestia, bless that mare that spent some time with me a few months ago. So the best nights of my life, and I don't know what went wrong. Maybe it was my fault. I've been so blasted busy, I haven't been able to talk to her in a real setting, but if you can hear this, Miss Stone, I apologize from the deepest part of my heart that things went the way they did. And I do wish you the best of luck in the world. I'll never forget you. And I haven't even eaten that box of Apple Jacks you bought me. Now, sentimental mumbo jumbo out of the way. Any more questions? Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. What? Here we go. Hey, what's that mean, Jessica? Here we go. Oh, here we go. Is that meant to be sarcastic towards me? Because I don't take kindly to sarcasm, my friend. Not on my show, at least. No reply. Well, looks like I'm going to have to play a song about this. I think I found a new idea for a song. Give me a few more minutes and we'll have some music on the way and we'll close this puppy up so we don't have to worry about me rambling on anymore. Is that meant to be sarcastic, though? I'm trying to ask, what does that mean? Does it mean, oh, here we go? Or is that, oh, here we go? Is it meant to be cheery or is it meant to be sarcastic? And I'll wait for a response. I don't mind. It doesn't bother me much. I assure you I'm not mad. I just want to know the context. Because if it's in the negative light, then I will have to be snarky to you. Ha! Because I'm charmingly able to pull it off and people still like me. Ha! With this accent, of course. And the laugh. Who's going to get mad at me over this beautiful laugh? And the fact that I might be the next Discord. Cheery. Okay, good. Fine. Perfect. I assumed it was positive, but I wanted to make sure. I'm used to girls being very rude and harsh to me, which is why I fell in love with the main six. They represented everything I felt women should be, just like there's things I feel that represent things that men should be. Noble. The men should not be the kind of guy that... a man should be entitled to his fantasies as much as a mayor, but crossing the line and being an idiot is a different question altogether. I believe in being a gentleman, and now I have 0 viewers. My talks of gentlemanliness not good enough for the viewers of Google+. I don't know. I'm just making jokes about Google+. Who cares? I, however, am a gentleman. I only peek if necessary. I am the chivalrous type. I believe in chivalry and honor. I believe if a man has a mare by his side, he should stand up for her. With her. Never backing down. Taking a bullet, a blade for her. For that's the one he loves. That's the one he cares for. Even his friends get the same treatment. However, his mare friend will get the best treatment of all. The treatment of a queen. A queen amongst queens. That kind of passion that is reserved for queens like you. And by you, I mean my future mare friend, if I have one. By the way, I'm going to be at Everfree at a panel that's going to be very big, and I'm going to be working arts and crafts. So if you are interested in meeting up with, I don't know, maybe you're interested in meeting me and talking and being friends, I would have no problem with that. And if something evolves from that, I'll definitely be up for the nightlife. I'm definitely going to be up for pony stock. I'll probably do my thing, go back, sleep in my dark hotel room alone, sad, and then I'll wake up and go to pony stock and have a blast. So whoever's going to be there who's listening, please let me know. I'd like to meet up with you then. I do apologize. I am straight, so to my gay viewers and gay fans, I do apologize that I'm just not in that way. I'm sorry. I really wish I could be. I really do, because I don't want to exclude anyone. But a stallion knows what a stallion likes, so I do apologize in advance. However, that doesn't mean we can't be very good friends. In fact, I encourage friendship amongst everyone. We all should think about what we like instead about what we hate. Who cares about religion and all that mess? We should talk about what bands we like, what chord we like. Do you like the G chord? Oh, that's amazing. I do too. Not, is your God saying this? Well, then you should die. Blam, blam, blam. Or, oh, you believe in the wrong politics, so I'm going to cut your head off. Like, no. Bad adults. That's a bad adult. You need to set an example for your kids and show them that adults can reach reasonable agreements and not have to resort to bloodshed. There hasn't been a time that I've never seen in history where the drawing of the sword could have been prevented. And I know that sounds like Malcolm McDowell of Fallout 3, because it is, because I love that game, and I can't help it. Malcolm McDowell is the greatest president ever in fictional history. I'm John Henry Eden. When I was a child, growing up in rural Kentucky, I had the most faithful dog a boy could ask for. My dear old dog, Honey. Oh, the adventures we shared. From Knock Creek to Ogdenville we roamed, carefree and courageous, as a young boy should. I'm afraid for now, dear America, we must part. For I am your president, and, well, rebuilding a country takes time. Until next time, I'm your president, John Henry Eden, signing off. I'm so shockingly good at this. Few more minutes and we'll be ready for the concert. And it looks like it's almost 6 o'clock, so it looks like I held up on my promise of staying on till 6. So I'm still going to do my concert in its entirety, which was going to be a few songs that I wrote a few years ago that I've been working on and trying to perfect. So you have to excuse me if they're not perfect. I'm not perfect. My music's not perfect. It will never be 100% perfect. However, that being said, I still worked on them, and I still tried making them as good as I could. Let me see if I can find how I can change my... Oh, yeah. Okay, I know how to do it. But yes, I wanted to make sure that you all knew that I worked on these songs very hard, and I tried to make sure that they sounded okay to at least present as demos. So you'll have to forgive me. I did try to make a video game-based song, but I don't know if that one will see the light of day. However, I do know good Lord, that makes my eyes feel better. I do know that my style is different, and it was because I had to learn it myself. So I apologize that my style will never sound like anyone you know. I can only do so much. I'm sorry. I can only do so much by myself without, having a mentor in years on music. I had to kind of just learn things all over again. So you have to apologize my sound. It may not be your cup of tea, but I guarantee if you listen to it enough, it'll grow on you and you'll start liking it. Trust me. Please do that for me. I have like a couple of bands, and I do want to talk to you soon, Speedy, after this and discuss possibility of band names, ideas for songs, albums, yada, yada, yada. So that being said, let me... All right. Without further ado, welcome to my home. And it feels so good to be seen. Now I'd like to fix my hair up a bit. What do you think of my hair, Jessica? Can I get your opinion? Should I do something with it differently? Should I comb it back? Should I keep it this way? What should I do? Oh, well, who cares? It's time for music. By the way, Ebony, I can't wait to do some comic dubs with you as well as Lynn. Both of you are going to be very fun to do comic dubs with. So just email me whatever comic, whatever lines you have. So I'll do the editing and post it, and we'll have a good laugh. We'll have a very good hearty laugh. But if you're both watching, I hope you enjoy these songs as well. These will be dedicated to my dear crew members who helped me through thick and through thin. So let's see if this baby's in tune. Let me see if I need to tune it. I learned how to play by ear, so this is the only way I can play. can't learn sheet music. What is it with the string? This is weird. I hate this. There we go. Yeah. All right. This first song's a song I wrote about, well, this is a song I wrote about Trixie because of Jessica. She suggested it. So I'm going to just wing it and see what I come up with. And if it sounds good, it sounds good. If it doesn't, sue me. So, all right. This song's called Trixie, You Have No Way Out. Trixie, you're the great and powerful, I hear. Who do you think you are? Cutting into my domain. Run, Trixie, run. I don't want to see your face no more. Run, Trixie, run. Please run out my front door. Did you not hear me? I swear, when it comes to you, I will not hesitate to ignore, to spare you that blue hair. Goodbye, Trixie. I'm giving you one more chance to run away from me. Dear Trixie, don't get in my way. Your magic is powerful as much as your repertoire. I just don't understand what you got to say when you walk my way with that hat and the cape. I just have to say, run, Trixie, run. Run, Trixie, run. If you had brains at all, you'll find that cave opening and run away from me. What did I say? Did I fucking stutter? Run, Trixie, run. No. Don't make me repeat myself, or I'll find like blue pelt for my rugs, and I'll wear your hat as a trophy. I am the bloodthirstiest pony, and I've had my eye on you. They called me Who's the Ripper, so I'm after you, Trixie. Wanna wear you and become you, dear Trixie. My name is Who's the Ripper. My name is Who's the Ripper. My name is Who's the Ripper, and I've got my eye on you. I'm a unicorn, but I found a new use for the horn I bear. Oh yeah, Trixie, you better watch out. I'm walking behind you, and then I find now they're hauling me away inside a bag. Trixie, you win this time. That is fact. The service was nice. I saw it twice. And that's the end of my sick life. Sorry, but that's all I could come up with that. But yeah, that was my song about Trixie. A little creepy. That's basically my Buffalo Bill pony, but I feel like it's out of tune still. You know what? I'm sorry, but the light is getting to me. I think I'm going to go ahead and say good day and good night right now. I'm going to retune my guitar. I'm going to come back and do a full-on concert for you guys. Just I'm going to gather up as many songs as I can and just do that just for you guys. So thanks to my lovely assistant for today, Jessica Pedley, for assisting me with questions, and I hope she continues to do so. It says I have 0 viewers, but I still don't care about that because I just want to ramble on and ramble and ramble and ramble, you know, and talk tiddly pops, tiddlywinks. Oh, it's so fun words, tiddlywinks. They are. Anyways, I want to thank Magpie Pony again, Lost Narrator, Rachel, whatever her channel is, Rachel Gabriella Anderson. Check her out. Check them all out. Do it. I'm sure you've already seen Lost Narrator, but still do it again, or else I will come to your house and I will play Blood on the Dance Floor. I did not make her listen to Blood on the Dance Floor for 17 hours straight when she refused to say the Lord's Prayer. What's that? Band? I don't even know what that is. I did not hit over the head with a Sega Dreamcast in a fit of drug and hysteria. Sorry. I want to thank everyone out there who actually took their time to listen to this entire thing. If you made it that far, you get a cookie. And I want to say thank you to those who support me and who encourage me to keep going no matter what the cost. So thank you all. Have a good day, good evening, wherever you are. It doesn't matter. Just enjoy this and have fun. Put me on as background noise. It doesn't matter. As long as I'm providing some sort of entertainment, I'm fine. So I'll talk to you later, Marsketeers, and I hope you all join me too. So with much love, stay frosty. Until next time.